RCA Victor and its dealers present Burr Tillstrom, creator of Kukla, Ollie, and all the Kuklapolitan players, with Fran Allison in Kukla, Fran and Ollie.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, friends of television everywhere. I'm very delighted, very happy to be here to announce another in the series of poignant little vignettes written especially for the quarter-hour television period by Mr. Oliver J. Dragon and starring Mr. Oliver J. Dragon. Tonight we bring you another lovely story from his collection known as Memoirs. Another story from the memoirs of Mr. Jenkins, kindly stationmaster of Snuff Corners. And I think you're going to enjoy it very much. It's a delightful little tale about boy meets girl and girl meets boy and all the lovely romance and the attraction which goes with a love story. But first, a message from our sponsor. Thank you. Oh, my gracious, Fletcher, I had no idea you were sponsoring the program. I'm not. I'm speaking for RCA Victor. Well, fine, grand. Right ahead. Take it over, my boy. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight I have a message that I would like to tell you about, and also something that I would like to show you. A very dear friend of the Kuklapolitan Players. As a matter of fact, it made its first appearance right here on the Kuklapolitan Playhouse several years back, and of course you all know about it. Excuse me, I have to help. The RCA Victor 45 RPM record player. This is the record playing attachment, and of course you all know that you may go now. I don't care what the union says, you may go. All right, who am I? Who am I to struggle with the union at this late stage of the game? Now, as I was saying, we all know, I'm sure you all know, that the RCA Victor 45 record playing attachment has the world's fastest changer, and it plays up 14 records, up to 14 records for up to an hour of the finest listening. And it has this one operating control for the on and off and all the mechanical reject functions. Now it has a permanent point, a pickup here, no needle changing, you know, and that means less pressure and less wear on records. It's a very wonderfully balanced little arm, very light, and very beautifully worked out. And there's a new pickup guard which is designed with wide clearance. Now, I just want to mention this fact, if I may. May I? Thank you very much. With the purchase of RCA Victor 45 record equipment, you may choose your own bonus album. In other words, you get over $6 value in records with the purchase of an RCA Victor 45 record equipment. And remember that. Go see your RCA Victor dealer and find out all about it. There are many wonderful, wonderful record selections in this bonus album offer. All righty. Now, thank you. All right, since you belong to the union, take it down yourself. I don't have a card. All right, I'll help you. I'm sorry. Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer. And now, Mr. Jenkins, kindly station master of Snuff Corner, who will tell you the story in his own words.
Good evening. Well, as you know, I am the kindly station master of Snuff Corner. And many's the time there's much romance in the railroad these days. It was just, I think, 3 weeks ago that this little story happened. Quite an exciting little story. It may not mean much to you, but it did my heart good. Let me see. I know it was 3 weeks ago last Thursday because Mildred had meatloaf on Wednesday. Yes, it was Thursday. And we had leftover scalloped potatoes, I remember. I was doing the run that day. I was conductor. And so, as I recall, we got into Watervliet Junction, and the train stopped there to pick up passengers from the east and west. Well, 2 people got aboard, 2 strangers. That is, I thought they were strangers, but let's not get ahead of my story. They took seats on opposite sides of the train, looking forlornly out the windows.
Can that be the old Robertson place?
Here we go.
Oh. such happy memories.
Look there. There's the haystack, the same old haystack.
Gay companions of my early youth.
Look at there. There's the old Jones farm where I stopped to get a drink of water the time I went looking for cranberries in the bog. Yeah, so hasn't changed much.
Oh, can it be?
There's a filling station there.
A drive-in in old District Number 3.
The roadbed's still as rough as ever.
Oh, the very wheels seem to sing a song of happy memories.
Oh, that mournful whistle. As I sit here in my lonely seat looking out the window, I can't help wishing. I wish I had a penny for every wish I made. I would be a multi-millionaire. But with all my wishing, darling, I'm afraid, so afraid that you no longer care. Wishing, wishing you were in my arms once more. Wishing, wishing you were mine forevermore. Sitting by the window, wishing on a star, asking Mr. Moon to tell me where you are. Wishing, wishing all my wishing comes true. I'm so restless, I'm going to walk up and down the train.
Tickets, please. Ticket. Do you have your ticket, madam?
Tickets.
Pardon me, have you ridden on this line before?
Oh, yes, but quite some time ago. Excuse me, I just don't seem to...
Well, I don't need your lipstick, lady. I need your
Glass.
ticket.
Compact.
Let me look at you closely. Aren't you Nora Sue Thistlетwist?
You remember me.
Why, yes, my dear. Don't you remember me?
You are Mr. Jenkins.
The kindly station master.
And here you are on the train.
Well, yeah, I saved up my money, and I own the line now.
Oh, how wonderful.
Yeah, well, my dear.
Well, I well remember your brother who used to be engineer on this very route.
You do.
I'll never forget the day he brought in the 516, and everyone presented him with a gold watch because he'd brought the train in on time.
Yes.
But he was so honest
Yes.
that he refused the watch because it was yesterday's train.
Yes, I remember.
Oh, what a great man he was.
Well, my dear, what brings you back to Snuff Corners? The last time I saw you, you were just a mere lass, and you were running off to the city to be a great success, I understand.
Well, yes.
You look like you're a great success. My lovely clothes.
Well, I've managed to pick up a few things.
Well, my dear, what brings you back to Snuff Corners?
Oh, I'm trying to come back to the happy memories I once knew.
Oh?
I don't suppose... Oh, of course you wouldn't remember.
I might, my dear.
Whatever became of Hedford Tuttle?
Hedford Tuttle. Oh, that fine young man, yes, that lived across the street from you.
Yes.
Why, he lit out from the city for the city, I should say, about the same time you did.
On his bicycle?
Yes, I think so. No, I took him on the train.
Oh.
Yes.
He always used to ride the bicycle.
He was going to be a great movie star, I understand. Well, I don't know whether he's made it or not. I can't tell. My dear, you better put your things away. And you better go and get a bite of lunch. Why don't you go into the dining car? It's just up the road a piece. The road bed a piece.
I think I will. I'll find my ticket.
Don't you worry. Oh, my
So
Nora
good to
Sue.
see you, Mr.
Yes.
Jenkins.
Will you get a seat up there? Nora Sue, yes.
Which way's the dining car, please?
Why, it's right up that way, yes.
Mr. Jenkins, the kindly station master.
You know me?
Yes. Look at me closely.
Oh, all I can see is black.
Oh, my glasses. Headford Tunnel. Yes. I've made a big success in the pictures now. But it doesn't mean anything.
Whatever brings you back to Snuff Corners?
Oh, I'm looking for a lost dream of some sort.
A lost dream? What do you mean?
Oh, tell me, have you ever heard from Nora Sue Thistlетwist?
Yeah. Well, you'd better go into the dining car.
I'm not hungry.
You go in there and sit down. A big surprise for you.
Okay.
Little do they know. Not only am Mr. Jenkins, the kindly station master, but I am also known as Cupid of Snuff Corners. I will lurk behind his seat and see what happens.
Well, here's just one seat here. I'll take it.
Oh, pardon
me. Is it...
Service is rather slow.
Yes, it is rather slow. I hope you don't mind my sitting opposite
Oh,
you.
not at all.
You going to Snuff Corners?
Yes.
Isn't that nice? Perchance, could you be,
Could you, might you,
Nora Sue!
Headford?
What a strange coincidence!
Yeah, I'm just coming home from New York.
I'm just coming home from Hollywood.
And here we are on the same train.
Yes.
Isn't this wonderful?
What are you doing? Did you ever become a great writer?
No.
Oh?
Oh, I had a few things published.
Oh. I'm in the movies.
Are you?
Yes. Well, Nora Sue, I hope that I'll be able to see you while I am in Snuff Corners.
Oh, I shall look forward to a chance meeting.
Oh, just think, a few moments ago, I was sitting there looking out the window, lonely and kind of wishing.
Wishing. Now at last our wishes come true.
The spaghetti's very good.
Oh, thank you.
No, Mr. Jenkins.
Mr. Jenkins.
Excuse me, I get you so mixed up with a plumber.
Just wanted to tell you folks one more thing.
Yes?
Remember, in television, it's RCA
Victor.
There is an RCA Service Company branch in every principal television market. These branches are at the service of all RCA Victor television owners on a time and material or contract basis. When you buy your RCA Victor television receiver, be sure to ask your dealer about the famous RCA Victor factory service contract. There's a plan to suit every need. For as little as $39.50, you can get complete parts and tube coverage for a full year and unlimited service for 90 days. Then service for a flat rate of $5.95 per call for the balance of the contract period. If you already own RCA Victor television without this valuable protection, you can get contract coverage regardless of the age of your set, and you have the privilege of renewing year after year. Consult the yellow pages of your telephone directory today for the RCA Service Company branch nearest you. The friendly sales representative will be glad to discuss the various contracts. Do it now, today. The musical director of Kukla, Fran and Ollie is Jack Fascinato. The producer is Beulah Zachary. The director is Louis Gomovitz. The costume designer is Joseph Lockwood. And the technical director is John Natalie.
And this is Bert Tillstrom. Wasn't that a lovely vignette?
RCA Victor, world leader in radio, first in television, first in recorded music. Kukla, Fran and Ollie came to you from Chicago.
NBC Television.